Dear colleague, I would like to invite you to the research debate Q&A session of the Mentoring Urban Talent program. My name is Lonneke de Meijer. I'm an assistant professor at Erasmus University in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. The Mentoring Urban Talent program was developed and first implemented in Rotterdam. Rotterdam is a super diverse city in the western part of the Netherlands. The city inhabits over 150 nationalities. More than 50% of its inhabitants are of migrant background. This means that there is no longer a majority group. Rotterdam is also a city with large differences between groups. We see an overrepresentation of migrant youth in more lower-level vocational education, and a relatively large amount of unemployment among migrant workers, especially on the south bank of the river that runs through the city. Well, given this super diverse context in the city of Rotterdam and the large differences between groups in socio-economic status, certain challenges exist for children to grow up in this environment. Not only is it difficult for children to adapt constantly to the different rules and codes of the different life spheres, such as the school and the home, also existing inequity will maintain. Large differences in, for instance, social and cultural capital exist and will continue to exist if certain groups of children are growing up in less stimulating environments than other children. At some point, school leaders in secondary schools in Rotterdam that we spoke to encountered the problem of third-year and fourth-year pupils dropping out, not randomly, but according to migration background. And it seemed that something else than capacities played a role. These pupils were seen as talented and were assumed to be able to graduate. The problem to be addressed in the present research hence was the loss of urban talent. In order to address the problem of dropout among talented youth in Rotterdam, we proposed the development and implementation of the Mentoring Urban Talent program. During the research debate and Q&A session, I would like to describe the development of the mentoring program, the findings of our experimental research, and implications and directions for the future. In addition, one issue that I would like to discuss is the difficulty we encountered in creating in-depth guidance during the mentoring. One of our attempts in this endeavor was to work with a specific exercise. I would like to discuss this exercise or other potential key elements in creating more in-depth mentor-mentee relations. I hope to meet you in our research debate Q&A session. Please check the schedule on mentoringsummit.eu for the exact date and time of the session.